What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a lazy Sunday and a sunny Sunday. We're gonna go out for a bit of a ride to the canola fields because spring is here and we have to take pictures in the canola fields. It's a Romanian tradition. So I got invited by a friend who's also a motorcycle rider who is right up ahead. Her name is Julia. She bought a bike from us last summer. Yep, she bought a bike last summer. She started riding last summer, and let's just say it's not nice to tell a woman's age, but she's over 40 and under 50. We're gonna put it there, closer to one part of it, but she's over a certain age and below a certain age. So you guys do the math, because people are asking me at 30, 35, is it too late to start riding? No, it's not. Between 40 and 50, as you can plainly see, she started riding. She's still a beginner because the big yellow sign on the back, but she's fairly enjoying herself and fairly capable of handling a Zontes T310, the T2. But we're gonna meet up with a bunch of her biker friends, her biker gang, and she called me. She's like, you wanna join us? I was like, yeah, sure. The only thing is I took Donnie with me. I didn't take Brutus because, once again, Brutus is down for the count because of a very, very simple problem. The valve stem, the rear valve stem, has cracked and is losing air, so I need to change the rear valve stem, and also the front one, just for safe measure. But otherwise he's running just fine. But I didn't have any time this week to change the valve stems, take the wheels off and change the valve stems, so Donnie's gonna have to do touring again, or a little just leisure ride. But we're gonna meet up with her friends, her biker gang, and we'll see where the day takes us. Well, we've picked everyone up, as you can plainly see up ahead of me, and we're riding little Donnie along some really big bikes. Even the slowest bike here has more than double the horsepower of Donnie. But let's see if we can keep up, if we're holding people up. Currently we're doing 80. Everybody's just out for a relaxing ride. So we got up ahead a KTM 1090 Adventure, a Honda Shadow 600, a Yamaha TDM, I think it's a 900, I don't know for sure, I think it's a 900, and of course the Zontes T1, which is a 300cc. And I'm here on my little 169cc little city scooter, riding along these guys and gals, because on the Honda Shadow we have another lady, again over 40, and to quote Julia, everybody's actually over 45. So me at 34 years old, I'm kind of the kid on the little scooter. But I have no idea where exactly we're going. I have nothing put on the GPS. I'm just following these guys wherever they decide to go, and just enjoying myself, because, as I always say, it doesn't matter what you ride. The experience of being on two wheels is the same on anything. So, as the saying goes, doesn't matter what you ride. If your knees are in the breeze, everyone is welcomed. Let's see where exactly are. Okay, we're going off the main roads. Phew, I wouldn't want to go on a highway. Really can't keep up with these guys on a highway on this little scooter. But on back roads, might give them a bit of a run for their money. Considering everybody's riding relaxed, then yeah, it's no biggie. I do have a thing that's really, really bugging me. I picked up a bug right here on my windscreen, and it's right in my line of sight, and yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that off, because it's really, really annoying. At the next stop I'm gonna have to clean that off. That shadow sounds real nice, really nice. And we have the TDM with a pillion on the back. I need to get myself a pillion. Maybe not on Donnie, but on Brutus I need to get myself a pillion. always nice to ride with somebody, not alone. They've been asking me, why the hell do you ride? I told them the last year I went for a ride through Georgia, Armenia, also to Milan. Basically, this scooter has seen 10 countries last year, and they were all like, why are you a masochist? Why don't you buy like a proper touring bike? And like, you know what? Because I wanted to see if you can. And sure enough, considering last year I did all those trips on Little Donnie and it was perfectly fine, you sure as hell can. So as I was saying, doesn't matter what you ride, as long as you got two wheels and your knees in the breeze, go out and have a little bit of fun. Now we're gonna go find some canola fields. I think we're just gonna go, it's just a weekend ride, a Sunday ride. We're just having some fun, because unlike me, they don't ride all year round. So for them, I think it's just about the first ride of the year. For me, it's just another Sunday. But for them, they need to like really start getting into the groove of riding. Me, on the other hand, yeah, we ride all year long. Me and Donnie, unseparated no matter the weather. So for us too, it's just another weekend stroll as any other, like we did in January, in February, in March. It's currently April, late April. The sun is starting to have a little bit of force. It's starting to shine properly. So we're currently almost at 20 degrees outside. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's about, I don't know, 16, 17 degrees. It's a wonderful temperature. It's perfectly comfortable. I have just my leather jacket on me and some jeans. And of course, the Dad Force ones. Well, we have a little bit of a tractor here. Come on, dude. I guess that's what you get for riding on back roads. People going about their days with tractors and stuff. Now normally I don't ride in big groups. Mostly just one other person, but since I got invited I was like, okay, let's see. These should be like middle-aged people, normal-minded. So they should be just fine with me riding this scooter, because I really didn't want to risk like losing all the air from the back tire on Brutus and being stranded somewhere here. I'll change those valve stems probably next week. It's not a big job. I just have to take the wheels off, and I had a lot of work to do this week and I didn't have any time to take an hour off and take the wheels off and change the valve stems. But everybody seemed okay when we met up, so now I know I'm not the slowest rider here, because the two ladies up ahead, they're pretty rusty after the winter, so we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it easy for them to start getting back in the groove and getting back into getting all their senses back and in proper control of the motorcycles. For now they're doing just fine, but we're leisurely riding. Oh, what's that? An XADV, nice. That's another scooter slash motorcycle I haven't ridden yet, the XADV. I need to get my hands on one of those because I really want to see how it rides. People confuse it with a scooter. It's not a scooter, it's a motorcycle. It has a 6-speed gearbox. It doesn't have a CVT transmission like a scooter. Underneath it's a Honda NC750X, to be honest. But it's an interesting proposition in terms of adventure motorcycles, something like that. It's a very interesting proposition. Also, I really like that Shadow. That's a nice bike. It's a nice looking bike, especially for a lady to be on a cruiser style motorcycle with all the chrome and everything. It's a bit of a sight to behold. And we have reached our first canola fields. The Romanian tradition. Canola on the left, canola on the right. You know, I may laugh at it, but it is pretty with all this yellow. It is actually quite pretty. And the nice part is you can smell the spring. Like I said, it's late April, the weather just starting to warm up, and it's starting to smell like spring, like summer. Flowers are starting, trees are starting to blossom, a lot of plants are starting to blossom. Nature is starting to, I don't know, catch a little bit of color, and it's really, really pretty. The sun is shining, the sky is very much clear, no clouds inside. It's a nice shade of blue, and we're enjoying the ride. I don't know, we're on some back roads around Bucharest. I haven't started my GPS, to be perfectly honest. I have a vague idea of where I am, but I don't know for sure, for certain. But I'm just not gonna start my GPS. I'm here to just relax. Somebody else knows where we're going. I'm just gonna follow them and just enjoy the ride. Finally, a spring relaxing ride where I'm not shivering because of the cold. Yeah, I ride in the winter, but there's always a discomfort because of the cold, no matter how much gear you put on. You can do it, but you just have to put up with the discomfort. Once the sun starts shining and the weather starts getting up to like 19, 18, 20 degrees Celsius, that's when it starts to become comfortable. That's when it starts to become truly enjoyable to go for a ride, because you have none of the temperature discomfort you have in the winter. The scenery looks beautiful, the vegetation is green, all these shades of green, the smells of spring, of flowers, of birds, of insects buzzing away. It's that moment when everything basically comes to life. Unfortunately, we are not heading towards the mountains because this is just a light weekend ride, and the girls are, I wouldn't say slow, but they're not into crunching miles and covering long distances quickly. They're out for relaxing. So we're just gonna poodle along around the south of Bucharest and take in the scenery. Oh! A solar panel farm. I had no idea this was here. That's interesting. And I don't know, this is a grain silo? I have no idea. We're getting into agricultural country. We're probably gonna start seeing some agricultural equipment. And look, a little kid on a tractor. Isn't that just cute? His little electric tractor with a trailer on the back. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be the new highway. I think this might actually be the new highway. They're building a new highway around Bucharest. Or maybe it's something else. I have no idea. No clue. Might be a highway. Who knows? Interesting to see derelict structures like the one up ahead right next to brand new structures like the one to my right. Well, the road has gotten a little bit interesting. It's not mountainous, but a bit of bends, a bit of corners, a bit of fun. Currently trailing the Shadow 600. I don't know if you can hear it, but that little V-twin has a bit of a sound to it. A bit of a old school classic motorcycle sound. Now I think we're maybe gonna go to the Danube, because we're currently, by looking at the sun, we are going south. And we should be getting to the Danube at some point. By my estimates, in about 30-40 kilometers, I don't know. But until we get to the Danube. Just gonna enjoy the scenery and the quiet ride. I like how these people are not crazy speed demons. They're relaxed. Normally I don't ride in a group, especially because when you're in a group you tend to push each other to go faster and faster and do dumber stuff. But I like this group. They're chilled, some of them at least. Our leader on the KTM 1090 has been saying, come on, let's pick up the pace, but people here are relaxed, and I don't think he's gonna get a pretty brisk pace, riding pace. It's even slower for me on Donny. We're doing like 60 kilometers an hour, but you have to agree, the scenery is worthy of admiring, and it's such a beautiful day. Livestock on the road. What do we have? Goats, goats and a cow, goats and a cow. People going about their days. The smell of fresh manure in the morning. There's nothing like the smell of fresh manure. It's nice passing through all these villages, especially the little kids, when they see basically a biker gang. Well, actually 4 bikers and a guy on a scooter. They get real happy, they get real excited. Bikes passing through their village. They're all giving us the Revit sign. It's quite enjoyable. And honestly, if you meet little kids and you're on your bike, give them a couple of revs. Come on, give them a couple of revs. It makes their day. Even if you're on a scooter, just crack open the throttle a little bit. You make noise. That's all they want. They want some noise. You know, following this shadow around, it really starts making me think I need a cruiser. Considering yesterday I was at BMW and I rode the R18, the bagger, and now looking at this shadow, I really like the laid back position, like of a cruiser style motorcycle, of a chopper, of a cruiser. It's not, this one's not a chopper, it's a stock Honda Shadow, so it's a cruiser. But it does have a laid back position, a laid back attitude towards riding. I mean, if you're on something like that, you're not gonna hurry. You're gonna relax. Dog are real happy to see us. You're gonna be relaxed, you're gonna ride relaxed, you're gonna enjoy the scenery, enjoy the day. The bike itself is telling you to take it easy. Just take it easy, just enjoy yourself. And I kinda need a bike like that in my life. So yeah, currently the list of bikes that I want to add to the collection is about 3 or 4 models. So about 3 bikes. What do I want? So I want the Goldwing, a GL 1500, the first of the 6-cylinder Goldwings. I want the Yamaha TW200, the farm bike. That's another interesting proposition that I'm really looking into. I need a cruiser style motorcycle. See, I don't want it, I need it. If I just wanted it, it would be like a toy. No, I need it. That's what I keep telling myself, I need it. And also, I don't know, maybe like a 300cc, 400cc scooter to complement little Donny. So yeah, you know, that's that thing. I already have basically 2 bikes, but you always need 1 more, or in my case 4 more. You would need a bike for every type of occasion. Now if I would have something like a cruiser, this would have been a perfect day to ride a cruiser. If I wanted to go touring just on asphalt, I would need a Goldwing. If I want to explore the mountains, I would need a TW200. If I want to do a bit of everything, the GS is perfect. We need a bike for everything. So keep mashing that like button so we can grow the collection, we can grow the stable. But aside from that, thank you all for the support. It amazes me that in just 2 years I have gathered over 5,000 people on this channel. 5,000 people that enjoy to ride, enjoy life, enjoy taking it easy and enjoy like even cheap style motorcycles like this little scooter. Not just the big expensive stuff. Everybody loves the big expensive stuff, but it's not always about the big expensive stuff. Sometimes it's about getting your knees in the breeze. Well, we've reached Oltenica, which is by the Danube. And now I currently have no idea where we're going. We're off the road, we're in the city, we've just entered it. I have no idea where we're being taken. Probably to eat something? I'm guessing at some point everybody's gonna want to eat and drink something. Ew. Yep, I think we're gonna take a breather here, probably. Well, we grabbed the drink, hydrated a little bit, and now we're gonna see the Danube, and then we're gonna head to a restaurant that's a known biker hotspot where we're gonna grab a bit of lunch because it's getting on in the day and it's just about lunchtime. We're gonna have about 50 kilometers to ride to that place. And I've never been there. I've heard the food is great, and it's a biker, basically like a biker bar, a biker hangout. All summer long, a lot of bikers are there, basically eating food and drinking beers. So it's gonna be interesting. I've always wanted to go there and see how the food is, how the atmosphere is, and we're gonna get the chance today. Again, after riding with the biker gang, we're now gonna go to a biker bar on the little scooter. Gonna be interesting to see the faces of the good people there. Proper motorcycle riders, and me showing up on this little thing. But currently today he's been keeping up with everybody, not holding anyone back. We still got a decent amount of fuel. Gonna have to start searching for fuel in about 60 or 70 kilometers, but that's the caveat of having a 7-liter fuel tank. And here it is, the little Danube. And that was the Danube. And now we're gonna head to the grill and get a bite to eat. Let's head out of Oltenica and go to the so-called La Partite and get some littles. Basically some grilled meat, because that's the lunch of a biker. Proper meat, a grill, a barbecue. The best vegetable in the world is meat. And I am actually getting quite a little bit hungry. Haven't eaten pretty much anything all day, just a little sandwich, and it's currently 2 o'clock almost, 2 p.m. so it's well and truly lunchtime. We have about an hour to go to the restaurant, to the hangout, and I should be getting there quite hungry. about made it to lunch. The Clio is in the distance. We got another 3 clicks to go. It's been a wonderful and enjoyable ride, but I'm ready for a break and some food in my belly. Currently at 3 o'clock, it's a little bit past my normal lunchtime, so yeah, the old belly is talking to me. I'm really curious to try out the food here because I've been told it's very, very, very good. In terms of barbecue foods, it's extremely tasty, not really expensive, full of motorcycles and bikers. Should be a properly fun time. Just yonder over the highway. It's always an interesting sight crossing a highway. I don't know, the view looking from above, from a bridge onto a highway, it's interesting to me. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. And here is Le Clio. I can almost smell the food, and I'm really curious to see what kind of motorcycles are in the parking lot. Because it's a Sunday, today is a Sunday, and it's a very beautiful day outside, so there should be a lot of people that have taken the bikes out. I want to see if we see something interesting, or maybe, I don't know, scooters, maybe another scooter. There are a couple of people in the city riding around on scooters, long distance I mean. I'm not the only one, but very, very few. We'll see, maybe we'll see a couple of scooters, maybe we'll see another sim, who knows. But we are very, very close, and I'm hungry. Alright, I'm starting to see bikes. This should be it. Railroad crossing. Yup, this should be it. There it is, La Partide. Right next to the railroad tracks. Let's find ourselves some parking. Full of bikes.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're...
And now the not so long road home starts. Only about 64 kilometers home. Belly full. It's gonna be a nice quiet ride. Again, pretty empty roads, pretty nice scenery. I know this road very well, but we're gonna stop for fuel and then we'll get back on our way. Well, fuel stop's done. Now we gotta wait for everybody. Got enough fuel to get home. There are a couple of rain clouds over there. I hope it doesn't start to rain on us. But we should be getting home in about an hour max, tops. Wonderful day riding with a bunch of motorcycles. And people that say you can't ride the scooter with motorcycles if you have good people with you that know how to ride. Yes, you can. Not once did I feel like I was holding up the group or anything. And now we get to ride home. 60 kilometers left. 5 o'clock, 5:30. Nice and easy, relaxing. Just gotta wait for everybody. I guess I'm tail end Charlie again. But you know, it ain't no biggie being tail end Charlie. It really doesn't matter where you ride in the group. All that matters is that everybody is having fun, everybody's having a good time, we're all relaxed, we're all unwinding and enjoying the ride, enjoying the trip, enjoying the scenery. That's the whole point of going out for a ride. It's not speed, it's not impressing other people. It's all about having fun, enjoying yourself. That's basically all it is. And it's been quite an enjoyable day. Oh, that's rain over there. Well, Donnie, it's time we punched it. I don't want to get rain on me. I don't have any rain gear with me. These are jeans and Dad Force Ones. I only got my jeans and my Dad Force Ones here with me. So I really do not want to get rained on. This is a leather jacket, so that's good for the rain. But the legs might get pretty wet. Look how beautiful the clouds are. How three-dimensional they look in the sun. Wonderful day for riding. 20-21 degrees. The temperature has settled at 20-21 degrees. Sun has been shining all day. Absolutely gorgeous. The row of motorcycles crossing the landscape. And again, like I've said, some of you have asked me, is it too late to start motorcycling at 35 years old or something like that? The 5 people up ahead of me are all over 45, and look at them riding and having fun and enjoying themselves. You're never too old to ride. You are never too old to ride. As long as you got your knees in the breeze, everything's alright. Now, the day may still turn out to be quite interesting because that cloud up there is pretty damn dark. And it's starting to look like a big ass rain cloud. Now, the forecast didn't say anything about any rain today, but I'm suspecting the forecast didn't say anything about just that one single cloud. Otherwise, the scenery is spectacularly comforting. Just agricultural land, fields and fields of course, canola and some more canola, and over yonder canola. It's the season of canola. It does look pretty with all the yellow on the fields, I have to admit it. Although I make fun of the canola fields and people taking pictures in the canola fields, it is actually quite, I don't know, it has a certain beauty. A canola field has a certain beauty to it. But hopefully we're not gonna get rained on. Would be a bummer after such a beautiful day in the last, I don't know, 45 kilometers to get rained on. We've covered over 200 kilometers already. Well, I really do not like the look of what I see up ahead of me, because that looks like rain and Bucharest is right over there. It's gonna be very interesting going into a rainstorm with no rain gear on. And by the looks of it, it's not something that's gonna blow away quickly. Might have to stop somewhere and get some shelter before we get too wet. Where the hell did this come from? Today was supposed to be completely sunny and not a drop of rain in sight. Now, it's not currently raining, but it does look like up ahead it's raining. And we are riding straight into it. There's no other way to go around it. We're just gonna have to ride straight into it and straight through it. Hopefully it's one of those small clouds, like basically you ride through it to 2 or 3 kilometers and then you're out of the rain. Hopefully. It doesn't look like it's too small, but hopefully. Or maybe hopefully we get lucky and it misses us completely. I have no idea if it will, but Fingers crossed, I guess. Fingers crossed. Well, I don't know if you can see them on the windscreen, but these are raindrops. The rain is coming. I thought we might be able to thread the needle, but I don't think we can. I don't know if they're gonna stop or anything to get some shelter, but if they're not, then I am going straight home, regardless of how wet I get. It's been a long day. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. I gotta get home. Today's a Sunday, tomorrow's a Monday, so back to work. Want to get home and relax a little bit because tomorrow is the start of another full week of work and riding and everything. Well, we've said our goodbyes and now everybody's heading home whichever way they can. It's been a nice and uneventful ride, soothing and calming and relaxing. And now just 19 kilometers left to go to get home. So yeah, peeps, like I was saying, it goes to show it doesn't matter what you ride. If you got some good people around you, you can just go out, have fun, ride with everybody, enjoy yourself. It's not that difficult. Small scooter, big bike, doesn't matter. If you want to spend a nice Sunday just riding through the city, riding around your city, riding through the countryside, just go out and have fun and enjoy yourself and relax. Because honestly, that's all that matters. That's what motorcycling is about. That it's about relaxing, having a good time, taking a load off, as they say, getting ready for the next week of work, of stress, of day-to-day life. Escape for a day, escape to the countryside, have a bit of fun, have a bit of a break. Because life's problems will never leave you, but you can take a break from them every now and then. But hope you all enjoy the ride, and thank you for liking the videos, thank you for subscribing, thank you for joining me on all of my journeys. And if you want to support the channel, please do consider becoming a member. If not, liking, sharing the videos is good enough for me. Just you guys watching them, it's enough of a reward. And until next time, take care out there everyone, and ride safe. Goodbye.